Welcome to the Speaker Podcast. I'm your host, Camille, Essick, and on this podcast, I cover topics ranging from entrepreneurship to relationships to beauty, wellness, and empowerment. Each week, I explore topics impacting women looking to start a business, heal from past hurts, or looking to start a new chapter in life. Let's get started. Hey everyone, it's your girl Camille, also known as Kamiki Mink to some, and this is my podcast known as Speaker. I really wanted to discuss something I thought was a bit interesting, and so let's just jump right into it. In between school and work and everything else I have going on, every now and then, I take a break and I'll watch, something on Hulu or Netflix or watch the news or whatever, just to kind of give myself a break. And this particular time, I decided to watch Love Thy Neighbor by Tyler Perry on Hulu. First of all, I have to say this show is hilarious. It is so funny. But I was watching the last few episodes of season 4, and two characters, Sam and Drew. Sam is white and Drew is black, and they're roommates, but they began to have an intimate relationship with each other. And during this process, Sam begins to catch feelings for Drew. And Drew, repeatedly tells Sam that, hey man, this is just a thing. It's nothing serious. We're just having a good time, right? And Sam begins to cook for Drew and buy her flowers. And in the meantime, Drew is still going out on dates with other guys. And at one point in time during the 4th season, another guy stops by, and Sam, his true feelings, not that we don't know what they are, but they really, at this point, they come to a climax and they explode. And he's just like not having it. And he is just having a fit. And Drew is like, what is your problem? Like, what's the deal? Like, the situation, this is a situationship, or we're friends with benefits. And as I'm watching this episode, like, she's saying it, but at the same time, it's like, does she really believe what she's saying? Because in her mind, she even tells Drew, Drew tells Sam, she's like, I like black men, even though I'm sleeping with you. I like black men. My dream guy, he's, this tall, dark, black man, and it hurt Sam's feelings, because it's like, wow, you feel nothing for me. You feel absolutely nothing for me. And it's because I'm white. And, so at the end of season 4, the season finale, they have this, I won't call it an intervention, but it's just like a real heart-to-heart conversation. And Drew really begins to consider, like, what if I become more than just Sam's partner in the bedroom? Like, what if you decide you don't want me anymore, or you hurt me? And Sam is like, let me show you. Let me show you how I really feel. So he gets down on one knee and he pulls out a ring and he proposes to Drew. And of course, it goes off because it's a cliffhanger and we have to wait until season 5 to find out what happened or whatever. And it just really kind of made me think, because me personally, this is something that I have dealt with and something I continue to deal with and battle with in myself. And I'm pretty sure there are other black women out there that have the same dilemma. Is like, you want your dream guy, your tall, dark, or light, whatever your preference is, man of color, but you get approached by men outside of your race and you turn them down because you're like, no, like, my dream man, he's black, he's a black prince, he's, black king or whatever. And so are you, and even for myself, a question for myself, are we selling ourselves short because we're just so, bent on dating black men? What about Hispanic men? What about Filipino men? What about Dominican or Puerto Rican, like Canadian? I don't know. Like, how do you feel about that? I will say, I went to dinner a couple times with a Hispanic man, and he was cool or whatever, but the vibe, for me, it just wasn't there. Like, nice looking guy, he's handsome, educated, homeowner, whatever, great company. But over the course of having dinner with him a couple of times, to me, I just felt like what I wanted and what he wanted, it's just not the same. And he tried to shoot his shot, as we say. He tried to shoot his shot, and I put him, back in that good old friend box, because I was like, no, bruh, like, this is dinner, we're cool. Let's just leave it at that. And I shot him down, and he was kind of like, wow, for real? And I'm like, yeah, like, you're cool, but you're not someone I would want to date, And him being Hispanic, that, to me, that was like maybe not one of the top reasons. I will say it was a reason, but I feel like his mentality about certain views, because we discuss politics, we discuss personal spiritual views, and that in combination, for me, it was a no. Even though he was Hispanic, I'm like, dude, he's cute. He's a cutie. He is a cutie, whatever. But just me personally, as far as, I feel like you should date someone that your thought pattern is more aligned, and it wasn't. And I don't think it was a good fit for me. So, what do you think about it? Do you just hold out, for your dream man, or do you just say, you know what, I'm 30 or 35 years old, or maybe you're 40 or 45, and you're tired of waiting and cutting yourself out of the dating pool, and you feel like, hey, I want to expand my dating pool and date outside of my race? Do you even feel like it's even an issue or a topic now in 2019? Or do you feel like it is a topic because, if you look on the news and you look at the political climate and the racial climate right now in the country, there's like this huge divide right now. So is that something that's preventing you from interracial dating? For me, honestly, I will tell the truth. Especially with things the way they are right now, it's kind of pulling me back from the idea of interracial dating, just because to me right now in this country, the climate of where things are with, police killing us in the street and not going to jail, or other forms of discrimination and marginalization with Black and brown people in this country. It's given me some hesitation on deciding to date outside my race, if that's something I choose to do down the road. And you can't never say never. I will say that for myself personally, I don't know who I'm going to meet next year or 5 years from now. What if I do meet someone and he is, my dream guy, but he's Hispanic or Dominican or Puerto Rican or from London? I don't know. I cannot sit here and say that I wouldn't, because I have thought about it, not to say that I have, but it has crossed my mind. And that's just, my truth, and just something I've thought about. Of course, I think Black men are beautiful, and I love the way Black men walk and their swag, and the way a brother can wear some great joggers on the weekend with a t-shirt and or wear a suit, just the whole presence of a Black man is just amazing to me. But with that being said, like I said, just let me know what you think about it. Shoot me an email if you feel like you want me to talk about this more or more in depth. Let me know. email me. At my email address is kamikiminklashes@gmail.com, and follow me on Instagram at kamikimink. And my website, I have gorgeous glam essentials, some new things I have just in time for spring and summer. My website is www.kamikimink.com. You can catch my episodes on SoundCloud, and the rebroadcast, I will post them. They'll be up on YouTube. So be sure to like, share, comment, post. And thank you for listening. And until the next episode, have a great and amazing day. Be blessed.